Hi, Susan from El Sue. In this video, I'm going to go over LinkedIn posts. They're a great way to engage and let people know what you're all about. And most importantly, they're tied to your LinkedIn profile. So when someone does view your profile, they'll be able to see these posts that you can create that might be more about yourself or about your business. So let's get started and I'll explain a little bit more on the way. You can either start a post from here on your home page or from your profile. One thing I did notice, I don't have a paid account, and mine still, this box still shows here that states what's on your mind, and you can add a photo or you can start creating your post. Notice as I hover over the pencil it says create a post, but it's not very obvious to people that you can create a post, and many didn't know about it. They've been released since last February to the public, that this feature, and a lot of people knew until June or July, until they got their invitation or until it was released to all. But I did notice that my client who has a premium account, on her home page it states share an update, upload a photo, or publish a post, and it's very clear. And yet when I click on publish a post, it takes you to the post editor that my non-paying account takes you to as well. I just wanted to kind of point that out there, and I'm hoping that they'll make our home page look like that too, so that people understand that they can write a blog post and not just have this little box here. If I go to the pencil, it will take me to the same editor. So that create a post is very tiny, and unless you're hovering over there or unless someone's told you about it, you might not know that you could be doing these blog posts. You can take a blog post from your existing blog and tweak it up a bit, make sure it's current, and post it up here and get some more exposure. You can also just do a new blog post up here, and you can copy and paste from Word or you can type it in. What we're going to do for demonstration purposes is I have an existing blog post from about a year ago that will add part of it up here just so I can show you the editing, how to edit with it. So this is our editor right here. We're going to bring in a photo. I just clicked on the X and had a photo ready. They want it to be 600 by 400, so I sized mine to be 600 by 400, but I still came up with a little error here because it wants me to drag and reposition it. That's fine. I'll do that later. Now, LinkedIn posts are indexed by Google, so be sure that you've done some keyword research on your blog and make sure your headline has some good keywords as to what your blog post is about. Now, ours is a how-to blog. I love writing how-tos. They're easy, they're instructional type blog posts. So I'm going to copy this information right here and just paste it right in to my heading. And remember, this is just a demonstration for you. And then I'm going to go back and I'll take some content, a good amount of content, and just copy it again and go back to the post and just Control V, that pastes it right in. Now I want to show you how to do the headings because you want that to be a heading, this heading right here. So engage new customers, because that's what Google will pick up, that H2 heading. And there's the possibility that your blog post could be found in search, could show up in search results. And that's all you do is highlight it and then click on H2, and there you go, you have your H2 heading. Other parts of the editor, you have a block quote. Block quotes are great to use when you're bringing out some information that you really want to highlight or something that someone has said. You can also add a link, so we can add a link to this Google Plus brand page to give them more information. So I would just take this URL right here, you copy the URL, and then you just highlight the text and then click on the link, and there you go. You just add that in. What you really want to do is link to your website, because don't forget, this post is being posted on LinkedIn, and so you want to get visitors to your website. So if you're writing about a product or service that you have, it's great. Just link to that particular product. If this was a product, you could name the product and go directly to that page where the product is and link right to it on your website. The same with services. We do internet marketing. If there was a specific part of internet marketing, Google Plus, that I wanted to get people right to, I'd highlight that text and then I'd put the link right in there. I think you get the idea. And then there's a bit more editing capability right here. You can add images. We added the cover type image up there, but it's always good to have an image at the top of your blog posts and through your blog posts. People like images. You can even include some funny ones. And then you can embed a video. Now on this particular blog post all I did was click on the YouTube button so I could get directly to my video, our video, and then I just clicked on share, embed, and this is the code right here that LinkedIn wants you to add. So I copy the code, you copy your code, make sure your cursor is where you want the video to go to be embedded, and then just click the embed button, click paste, and add your video. There you go, voila. And I think that we should add, we'll just put here Google Plus brand page video. We didn't have to add this, but I just want to show you how to do the H2 heading again. So I just highlighted it and clicked H2, and there we go. And then you would add the rest of the information in there when you're ready. They no longer have a preview button. I have no idea why they took the preview button away, but you can publish it. It goes out to your connections and the public will see it. If you go right here where your notifications are, or your connections go there to their notifications, they'll see it there. There's a chance it can get picked up by LinkedIn Pulse, which a lot of people have them. I know I get my LinkedIn Pulse email once a week, and sometimes I'll see one of our connections or clients posts up there on LinkedIn Pulse. So there's a lot of advantages to going and posting on LinkedIn, to doing these posts. And if I go to my profile, here's my posts, and then people can read them and they can share them. If we click on this one here, they can go ahead and here's the views, the thumbs up. They can share it with their connections, Facebook, Google Plus, and Twitter. The more connections you have on LinkedIn, the more views you're going to get. And the more you're viewed, the more apt you're going to get more connections. So it's one of those things where you definitely want to start posting on your Google Plus profile. So you can either start from your profile by clicking on Edit Profile, and if I can scroll down a bit, write a new post right there, or once again on your home page. For us non-payers, people not paying for LinkedIn, just hover over the pencil and start creating your post. And as you can see, this one is still in draft mode. It saved it in draft mode. Always make sure you still click on save. And then if I want to go back and edit one, if you see a mistake, just click on it, edit it, and publish it again. If you have any questions, please leave a comment on the blog post, or you can also call me at Sue.